everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa. What is wrong with you, Nagito?
I have a thought.
You guys only
Did Nagito convince Soda to do it?
Because there's something wrong with you.
I don't know. Maybe he's just like, I'm just gonna keep convincing people to kill people. You can't hurt me if I do that. I don't know. Something's up with this kid. Something's wrong with us.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way.
Someone's dead.
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer
We
is.
do! Our lives on the line.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please.
So we've identified the weak ones.
We've identified the first to fall.
Weak ones, please stand over here on this great floor panel with an X.
So many candy. Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we?
We met each other like 3 days ago.
Apparently we knew each other for 4 years, and just now are re-meeting each other, remember?
Right, but like, with amnesia, we all have known each other for like 2 days, tops.
Then why did Byakuya die? Who cares? Let's just give up
Yeah,
already.
no.
There are no clues that lead to the killer.
Okay, it has to be him.
Not a single
That, or he's actually the Ultimate Despair, and he's trying to help the Ultimate Despair guys. So he's trying to...
Oh, you think he's working with Monokuma's organization?
It's but possible. He keeps talking about hope and stuff, and I think he's trying to like raise us up. Oh, friendship, great, everything's great, so that when we fall, it's so much deeper.
Just like what the game was doing. Okay, I get it.
That's wrong. I think.
Did you say
Oh, Nagito.
Nagito, you sassy bitch.
Mother effer, did you say something?
I want to slap this boy.
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue?
You know who the killer is? The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person.
Give me a second while I flip up this sick
No,
hoodie.
just hit me with it. Come on. I'm dying. Just hit me in the face with this clue. We gotta keep
to
going.
tell me?
Shoot me in the face! Shoot me in the face with this clue! Do it! The truth bullet, right here!
Press A!
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before... Is she asking how the Is he
She asking how Hitler got that close to the table?
Guys,
Hitler's the killer?
guys, I know it's so weird to think, but Hitler was a murderer. What? No, is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
The one that has Nagito suspiciously
Right
in the
next to the
corner
table.
by the table and the AC. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move it to the table in the dark.
Well, also, isn't this false because it's based on the killer going for the knife, and we know the killer was below with the iron skewer?
Yes. So most cases have a red herring within the case where the clues will lead to someone and then new information's like, oh, but it was really this other person. It's possible they're doing this, or it could be a triple, you know? Oh, we think it's Nagito, but then he's like, oh, but didn't the thing say that it was a skewer? And then you're like, ah, it can't be Nagito, but then later it comes back, oh, hey, this is why it's Nagito. Like, there's a lot of things it could be.
Alright.
He's just sus, okay? First, we need to discover how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark.
Shouldn't we prove that they weren't under the table first?
The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Oh, just the lamp.
They used the lamp cord to walk themselves over.
Here,
Yeah, maybe. The killer must have used the
The desk lamp
Oh,
moved to
he's
that
talking.
table in the dark.
Yep, we're good.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the
Akane is
desk
so
lamp.
confused.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp light. The killer actually used the power cord, right?
Yes.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here
Yoko.
who's done that.
No. Yeah, no, this is... See, the thing is, though, that would be really stupid. And I get that that's not what's happening and we're gonna have this whole, like, second wave of info. But, like, the idea that one person has these night vision goggles so they can see everything clearly and move in the dark, and the other person's just like, hang on, I'm gonna murder you in a second. Let me feel my...
Also, didn't
Why
Kazuichi
you?
say he was feeling his way along the wall, so that way he would have found the power cord?
No, Kazuichi was trying to go to the office to go to the
But we don't
breaker.
have any confirmation he was actually out of the room.
He knew Pekka wasn't in the room.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he went to the office.
Oh, yeah,
and
he
then
did.
Came
Right,
back,
okay.
He's like, Pekka's not there.
Got it. Go ahead.
Ooh.
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Really? No. I know what you want me to pick, but no.
We gotta play the game.
No, you're wrong.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
You're wrong.
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife on the table was when he was cleaning.
I see.
I mean, I said that too.
Yeah.
Nagito,
But this feels
weren't you
wrong.
cleaning the dining hall all morning?
It is. But we're gonna reprove ourselves
You
later.
would have had a chance to hide the knife.
I think the accusation is wrong, but the elements are true.
Oh yeah, the elements are true.
You're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
You guys are like 10 years behind where I was at this point.
Yep.
That's you.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen.
To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen?
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you?
That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I don't know if you're the killer or not, but
At least she, like, got the right
proves that
mindset.
your
Yeah,
suspicions, right?
Chiaki, I like you. You can be my deputy.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made, that was part of your plan too.
Convince us not to vote for you.
Lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
I like that this guy gets to just say all the things that you want to say.
Yeah, also his face.
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who
Because you still have parts of it wrong, but we'll get there, I guess.
Nagito, say something.
I'm very confused. Nagito? Nagito?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Please don't close up on those eyes! Please!
Just, no, press A to get out of it. Come on, keep pressing A!
Those eyes! At that moment, Nagito's eyes! The darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other and they were scaring me. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
But was it?
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
But you didn't.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout.
That might be true.
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me?
Yeah,
or
can I not be standing
does
next
he
to him?
seem a little nuts now?
Oh, he's nuts, girl. He's got off the deep
Hey,
end.
Buki, come here. Just come over here by us.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, we all saw how that played out.
That's wrong.
It's so wrong. That can't possibly. For one, no, there was not the sound of a fight.
With a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
No!
Byakuya performed
I
admirably.
believe part of this, but I also think it still wasn't you.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened
But
to
that
you?
does mean if he isn't the ultimate killer, it does mean we're stuck with him.
Yeah. And we can't vote people off.
No, this isn't Survivor.
So it's just we have to ignore whatever he says for the rest of it.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
It's my favorite trope. Person who's secretly crazy all along.
That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
Stop the whole
I
glitchy
understand
face
better
thing.
than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made
I'm
peace
sorry,
with
I just
that
love
low,
Mikan's face, just like,
insignificant human.
Please
who
help.
can't do anything.
I'm scared.
I don't want to be here right now.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Sonia?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it
Yeah,
up.
good
point.
save, Soda. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
I mean,
right?
you're right. This is very painful to look at.
Yeah.
Handwriting.
It's still better than my handwriting, to be honest.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
Yes.
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Also, yes. Chiaki, you're such a good deputy. You're my favorite little detective.
Then, how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
I feel like Nagito planned to kill someone with that knife.
But then by the time he could, Byakuya was already dead.
Byakuya was already dead and somebody else had like realized that knife was there. Probably Teru or like someone. And then they found the hole and then they stabbed him with the skewer. That they hid down there preemptively, which is why Byakuya couldn't find it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
Because this is a very good argument. He did manipulate an awful lot to get everything to happen the way it did.
Yeah.
It's just missing key bits.
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was busy cleaning the dining hall. I didn't have time to clean the storage room. Kept people away from the irons.
Yeah.
If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, you did it. You did a fine job.
In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Hi, Byakuya, you're alive. In our dreams.
In our memories.
If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
And now you want us all to die.
Yep,
Because you
that's true too.
didn't stab him.
But you're wrong about one thing. I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently
lucky.
get picked for
He's
cleaning
the
duty?
ultimate lucky student.
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent. I believe his talent is ultimate baby face. The ultimate lucky student.
He's the transporter.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just
Okay, when they're zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, faces smiling, it's just look, they're so excited. Huh? I'm left with the red mark.
For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Oh, Nagito, we're gonna have to live with you, aren't we?
Yep.
Enoch, I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fair that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
Yeah.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this cycle.
But this isn't right!
Monokuma! Please, wait!
Thank you, Mikan. Yes!
Thank you.
Yes! Go! You are now also a deputy.
Huh? The fuck?
Is
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
You're demoted, Hiyoko. I mean, you weren't a deputy in the first place, but I'm demoting you.
You are a
retroactively.
-1 deputy. You have to earn it twice.
Yes! Negative deputy.
Come on, Mikan, you got this. Come on, bring it home.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what
Come
she
on,
has to
pitch.
say?
Half a
Pitch
deputy.
is down the pipe. It's center. You got a home run pitch here. You just gotta swing.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody
A
spectacle.
little too far, but I like your gumption.
Got the spirit.
From this point, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions.
We don't need more mechanics.
I told you this was coming. This is what the silencer's for. Obstacles in your way, interrupted by the white noise. It was sent to that case. All you did is mean 94. It has no meaning whatsoever. Please don't worry. I'm not going to fall into despair, even though it's meaningless. Allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button. Alright, so I can't shoot it yet. I just have to
Dodge.
dodge. Alright.
Mikan's autopsy
yeah,
result.
the autopsy result.
I think it's strange that
The killer
is so obviously Nagito.
See, I would be able to shoot those.
Oh, okay. Oh, do we need
He
to?
has already confessed.
Do we need to argue against his? It was obviously Nagito.
That bastard Nagito is the
No,
one
I'm
who
waiting
did
for
Her
the knife.
support.
it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Because
Okay.
the report counters that he used a knife.
Got it. Okay.
Not that he did it.
Okay.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder
Then
weapon.
you're an idiot! -1 deputy!
Based on the entries on Byakuya's body,
Oh god, you take so long to
the
talk.
weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in
Make
diameter.
an inventory list.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Whoa! -2! -3 deputy points!
Okay, there's a really good bit. This is reminding me of from SNL, where Bill Burr, I think it is, plays a mob boss that just got out of prison and doesn't know how to be woke because his entire mafia has become like politically correct. It's good. Just reminded me. Watch it.
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
But she's right!
Hey Nagito, are you still hiding something?
I haven't been able to say it, so yes.
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout?
Spinning.
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
She's my favorite.
-1/2 deputy point because it has nothing to do with the case.
But she
it,
also has +1 deputy point for the hearing thing.
But it hasn't happened yet.
But she already did it.
No, we don't give points for evidence. We give points for how they work in the trial.
Can I
She
give her a
hasn't-
happy deputy point for being cute and I want her near me?
Lives are at stake, you know?
No.
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
-3 deputy points for not knowing what the crap we're doing.
Akane, you will never be a
What is it gonna
deputy.
take for you to understand the damn rules?
+1 deputy point.
Did he just do this so that he can remind us?
No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight.
Come on.
Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
You get +5 deputy points. Nagito.
Wait, is this okay? Is he just baiting the killer into like, okay, poof, it wasn't. They all know it wasn't me. We're good.
No.
Is this just
Well-
big brain Nagito?
It might be. I don't know. I'm just giving him +5 because he's been like, yeah, look at all these things that did happen. So I guess he is helping.
He's confirming a lot of the details, but
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark.
Ibuki's account.
I'm gonna guess.
I can prove it with this.
Now, someone.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, real?
Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down.
Do you have to relive this
We
again?
gotta stay calm and don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on.
Oh,
You
that
can't eat
that
like
was
this, you know?
You guys? Where are you?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
So
Hold on
Nagito
a
saying
sec.
"ow"
I'll go along the wall and do something about
might
it.
have been Byakuya fighting him off.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive.
That or he bumped
I'd expect
into
no
like
less
a
from
wall,
the
like he
ultimate
didn't get to the
musician.
lamp.
Oh yeah.
Like
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally
That is
suck.
too far, Hiyoko.
Okay, you don't need to stand up for this. Sit back down. Don't worry, she's already on our hit list. She's already on the hit list.
I'm tense.
You've got me deep with your
I'm
knife of
hyped.
truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession.
That's right. Respect Ibuki.
This is why he gets plus deputy points.
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife, but Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me
And then he
shoved me
caused
right
her to
out from
trip.
Under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the
We
knife.
have to live with him.
We do. So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's
Have
going
to
on
listen
here?
to it again?
This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened!
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision
And you
goggles.
meddling kids
What
with your
happened
stupid
after
dog.
that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
Except we're not!
Look at that beef! We spent all this time talking back and forth!
What other word is brimming with so much despair?
Despair.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Okay, you're
Mine-
losing deputy points because you creeped me out.
Minus deputy points.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of
That's
hope.
All Might, not us.
Wrong anime. Is Nagito really not the killer? Yes. Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? Kinda.
Yeah.
No, there's no way I could say that. You can't. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know of anything about this guy. Duh.
Shining through.
I didn't know his true character. Of course. It's as simple as that. Indeed. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. It really isn't.
And your brain is a corkscrew.
We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible.
You make
That is
me
the point.
afraid.
Because if we don't, we'll die. We will die. We will die here. Urgh! That face. Arrgh! Suspended? What?
Oh.
Well now.
The class trial has reached its climax, Spot. Okay, here's a question for you.
What's this?
To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion.
10 billion?
Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what do you think?
Oh. Our save data will be deleted though.
Look, I really want to guess. But also, like,
If it's not him, it's Teru Teru.
if it's... I really also am gunning for Teru Teru. But also, like...
It's him or Soda, Kazuichi.
The thing is, I'm not 100% sure, and if we lose all our save data, which I would not put it past this game to try to erase all our save data, then we have to redo all this.
How about this?
I say we just continue.
I want to guess.
I do too, but...
Here, give me a dice. Give me a coin or something.
No, we can't risk it. I'm sorry, guys.
Just because we're split between Teru and Soda, is that it?
It's that, and also I don't want to lose the save data for this playthrough.
If you are willing to risk it, I will go through and repeat everything, get us back to this point exactly as it was.
On your own time?
On my own time.
Fine. Oh.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
I think I skipped something.
You did.
Well,
what did you pick? What did you pick?
I tricked guess the killer, but I
Okay.
think it's just a joke.
You're so evil.
I guess we couldn't. It was all a lie.
No, just keep going. Maybe.
Villain, you truly are a villain!
Oh, okay, yeah, there was no guess. Aw, I was really hoping.
I also was kind of hoping we could guess.
And my heart is throbbing.
I knew you secretly had the gambler instinct in you.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it.
And that's why you're a fool of a took.
I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
That's the advice that we needed.
We will, mon ami.
What now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the
I know
judge
why
of
it's
that.
Teru.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually.
When he says the
prove
blackout
it, right?
wasn't just in the kitchen, he was hoping that at least the blackout was in the kitchen. That way it was his escape. Because that way they wouldn't be able to prove that he was not in the kitchen.
But the blackout was why Byakuya would end up with the knife.
Under the table. So did he know what Nagito was doing then?
I think that was just to establish, hey, I've been in the kitchen, I can't possibly have killed him.
Got it, okay.
Maybe.
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But then we wouldn't have our crazy character, you know?
There's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Yes.
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, you know, clean.
Plus 5 deputy points for Mikan. She's brilliant this trial.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own
Okay,
mother.
another -2 deputy points. Creep me out.
But plus 1 sad point. I wish your mother had loved you more.
You get a pity party point.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikan think Nagito looks clean?
Because there's no blood on Nagito. Although, could that be the bloody tablecloth he covered himself with?
Are you
But
trying to say something like
The blackout was not long
Nagito
enough for him
had
to
blood
run,
stains on him?
grab a tablecloth, cover himself in it,
But that
find
could be
his
how
way.
the person below kept themselves from getting bloody. Because if they were below and stabbed up, they would also get blood on them.
Yeah.
So I think that has to be tablecloth.
Yeah.
Okay. Which the other ones were, I guess, storage room, yeah.
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere.
Which is also unrealistic, but I'll let it go this time.
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
He stabbed Byakuya to death. Strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me. That is weird.
Creep.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something.
Nagito!
Isn't that
Don't
right?
pin this on yourself.
Yes, there's only one thing he could have used to block the blood spatter!
Yep.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood
That doesn't
splatter.
tie it to Nagito.
Where would he have hid the tablecloth?
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen it?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
+1 detective point for you, Chiaki!
We got
Huh?
when you go through edits, you got to make a tally.
There's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
They were under the floorboards.
The inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right? I don't understand at all.
It's okay.
-1 detective point from you, Ibuki.
It's okay though. You're still best.
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? Roger,
You look like you're onto something.
Stop encouraging me!
It sounds like a riddle that totally nobody could ever solve. Totally.
I feel like I'm onto something, but
That's because we never got Gundam Tanaka's evidence as a truth bullet.
Table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense moving forward. We should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer.
Okay, that's like a +2. Just for that statement alone.
Okay, improved Hangman's Gabbit.
Ooh.
Goal is to line up the right letters in order to reveal a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. 1, if 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. What? This is the most important. In order to do that,
Okay.
you've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle to the left with the left stick and press the A button while it's on top of a letter.
So we have to grab it and drag it on top of something onto the letter that we want, and that establishes that letter is the first.
Sure, I think we're slinging things at each other. You can
Okay.
only catch 1 letter at a time, so be careful when you press the A button while you have the letter caught. You can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. That's how you release the letter.
But it's Hangman, so we don't have to get it in order though. That's good.
No, we do. With catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the A button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Oh god. Catch and release the A button, and after you fuse them, fire the A button. That's a whole lot of A buttons. However, you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal is to complete the keyword. Display the questions with the B button. Display the question with the B button. And figure out what the keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword, instead of pressing A button to fire the letters, press the Y button. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, it'll be sent to the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be very careful. It took so long to explain it, but do you understand
Okay,
now?
so it's either gap or floorboard.
Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't understand. The place where Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it!
So it's like floorboard, underneath, gap,
Something is coming to me.
hearing.
Space aliens in my brain! Let me know!
Is that why his hair is like that?
Yes.
So he can receive?
Receive our inputs into that antenna.
Okay.
Okay.
It's under the floor.
And I blew it up. So I need a U.
Yeah, you need a U.
Okay.
There's a U. Okay. Under the floor.
U. Oh, this is so slow.
And we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to do this. Not D.
N.
Not H. Can you spell under?
Oh god.
I think you can leave one in stock. So if you have like a D, you could save it.
But no, I need them.
Oh no, okay, yeah.
Oh my god, this is terrible. This is actually awful.
Also, I think you can drag them like apart from each other so you don't need to blow them up.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as two of the same letters don't hit, I think. As long as we make sure none of the letters collide, I think. That's the E and then the R. No, okay, so we do need to at least make sure they don't hit anything else.
Yeah.
No, we need to blow that up.
Yeah. We got plenty of Fs.
Blowing up is pretty quick. Oh, you can also pick the S on the same side.
What? Where's a T?
There it is.
Under. Now I need an H.
Move that R. Oh, never mind, you got the H. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, get the E. It's moving too fast.
Under.
The floor. So you need the F. F on the right. You can use the O's.
I know! I'm trying!
And now you just need the R.
Yes. Oh.
Shoot, need to wait for the R, okay.
That was stupid.
Okay, hold up.
And that
I
took
was
so long.
getting ready to give this game props for like teaching you how to construct an argument.
Got it. The killer
But
must
then
have
what the
stabbed Byakuya.
hell was that?
Under the floorboards?
Come on, Gundam Tanaka.
Floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under
Tell
the
us
table.
about your
They
earring.
stuck the weapon through one of the gaps. They could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does.
Yes! That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get on the floorboards! Gundam, 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 Gundam! Tell us!
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam,
You're giving
you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
temporary deputy status.
Referring to the Hellhound earring.
About that earring.
I said.
Oh my god, Gundam!
Referring to the Hellhound earring.
About that hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Waha! It seems God exists for my benefit.
I see! Good for you!
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
Yeah, that's great. Gundam, why didn't you don't just say, yeah, I found out.
So,
I know how to get under the floorboards. Here's how.
how to get under the floorboards.
That'd be too easy.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the
Also
world
because
with
it's Gundam.
eyes of glass.
He does have to make everything a little bit more complicated.
The hardest part of this game
The
is
power of my 4 dark devas of destruction. It is
the
of
hardest
no
part of this game is
concern.
not the investigation and the logic. It's the dealing with these people. Especially the protagonist.
This is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
Just tell us.
I do. I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh!
Man up and speak more clearly.
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage.
So it was Teru because he blocked off the doorway to the storage room with the fire door.
No.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
Who was it then?
Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
Nagito tried to keep us from going into the storage room.
A secret passage of doom
He
leading
did,
to the
yes, but he
underground
couldn't have gone into the
lurks
storage room
beneath
during the
a
blackout.
large assortment
No.
of
Teru could have.
boxes.
Possibly.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboard. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
I
There
think
he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you
I
know.
think Teru was under the floorboards
It sounds
before
like
the
you can go
blackout.
under the floorboards from the storage room.
And that has to be how the killer did it.
Possible. The thing that throws me off about this
If the
so
space
much
beneath the
is
floor
just
empty,
the
it means
timing
how
of
far we moved
everything.
From the storage room to the dining hall.
Well, and that's what I'm saying, because if you take the fire door, there's no way you can get to the kitchen or the storage room, and Teru knows that.
What? The point is, he would have to get to the storage room. No one went through the fire door.
I'm saying, I think he definitely did. He went to the storage room before the blackout, and went under before the blackout, and then just happened to find someone to stab down there. And used tablecloth to block it, and then
He just happened to find. You know what? I'm just under the floorboards looking for someone to stab.
Honestly, I think it's like, okay, he's sitting there, he's tracking where people are going, and then he hears a big thud when Byakuya goes there. Tablecloth in front of him so he doesn't get the blood, stabs up, and then puts tablecloth back in the storage room, heads back to the kitchen.
I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong, it is. But like, I agree. I just think it's funny.
That he just happened to,
He's
yeah.
just like, I'm under the floorboards. I'm
It-
just gonna stab you, stab.
See, if they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
I'm not talking about your sound effect. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party. So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboard.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness. Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
Thanks, Monami. +1 detective point for you.
Plus 1 deputy
I
point.
believe
Yes.
there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The
Fuyuhiko.
only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him.
Him. Who?
They're putting on Fuyuhiko.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like we're missing someone. I mean, I guess they're putting it on Fuyuhiko, but I still feel like... Never mind.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer.
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me. I'll fucking kill
Yeah,
you.
you can't... Okay, yeah, and this is where we're gonna do the... He visited
Chiaki, yes,
Chiaki.
Chiaki's account.
And so Chiaki's gonna be like, you couldn't have
You're
been
making
under the floorboards. I talked to you and you walked away.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Shut up, Monokuma. Good news, you're not allowed to use the silencer. Yeah, that's the thing that gets rid of white noise.
Okay.
Bang, bang! Bang, 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 bang!
Bang, bang, bang. Ba bang, ba bang.
Yeah, this is Chiaki's account. Definitely.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Huh?
You could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the store.
Silencers A. Did I not press it? I pressed A. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
There we go.
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know.
Except someone did.
That means you have no alibi.
Except Chiaki!
No, that's wrong!
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Did you just forget?
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Oh hey, what are you doing here? All alone in a place like this?
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Heh, how diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
-1 deputy point. Because it should be obvious.
Shut up!
Maybe
He's just a dairy, soon a dairy.
What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party, it was, well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness. And that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible?
If they
It might
felt
be better
along
if
the
we examine that
wall,
possibility
like
a little
Soda
more.
said he was going to do.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Yay!
The blackened or the spot.
Oh, does that mean we missed something?
Which is
No.
superior?
Okay. No, the whole, they need to do it again part.
No, it just means more argument time.
Got it, okay.
Fire
door?
door was activated, which means a fire was started.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Definitely sounds impossible.
Oh, I should have listened to the hint just in case I was wrong.
It's like making a seafood bowl without
I'm too. My hubris is too big.
They used a string like the cord.
Maybe there was another pair
They
of
used a
night
light.
vision
Oh, a
goggles?
lighter. Which activated the fire door.
pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Stupid.
Crap!
Darn it.
The hallway
What
was
other
really dark during
evidence
the
is there?
blackout.
Kitchen
Moving to the storage
equipment
room
list?
like that.
Murder.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Maybe it's the kitchen
not
equipment
possible?
list. We'll say there's
What
like
if they
something
used a
that's
string?
with another light.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Okay, there we go.
I agree
Yep.
with that.
So it is Teru Teru.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
I just want to point out, I said during the blackout, hey, why didn't Teru just like turn on a stove or something?
Yeah, and I told you stove was a dumb idea. Buddy probably has a little butane torch.
Oh, I was right?
I'm just saying, I totally call Teru
I
who
have
just
a-
turn on kitchen appliances as light.
Okay, now I'm salty about something.
They had found a light.
I have a butane torch that I want to use in the kitchen, but Gale won't let me get any butane.
Because we don't need to buy butane.
Yes, we do, because otherwise I can't use the torch.
It's written
It
on
did
the
not come with
kitchen
any.
equipment list.
You know what? If the people in the comments say that you can have butane, then I will allow you to have butane.
You don't get a whole like thing of it. You get a small little bottle that you plug on the top and use.
I've made my compromise. The people of the internet can decide whether or not you can use a butane.
And we were right.
Dish. I'm sorry. The portable stove for cooking hot pots. And he recalls seeing kitchens. Okay, there's no problem using it.
So is the portable stove.
Portable stove?
Oh, like the Japanese style where you can basically hold it forward if you need it.
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Huh?
A hole? What kind of hole?
Gross, Tara.
You could explain it to
Please be Tara.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
+1 deputy point.
Will you battle against
In rap?
No, that's not.
Okay, sure. Let's battle. Let's duke it out.
Will you be able to break my argument?
Why? What does he mean battle? Sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. These are the aliens in your brain. We're telling you, don't worry.
The killer took the portable stove and then under the floorboards they dove.
It's not a rap battle. This is the aliens in your
And then
brain.
they took the iron skewer and made our class one person fewer.
Stop! No, stop. Okay. We're gonna figure this out for you, Hajime. Don't worry. There's no way you're gonna lose against someone like him! Battle showdown. Okay, I don't know what I need though, really. Maybe it's the
kitchen
fire
equipment
door.
Did you
list.
forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Assuming the portable stove was used as a light source contradicts Kazuichi's testimony? I don't think what Kazuichi said is wrong, but I guess for now I should offer a
The portable
rebuttal.
stove blocked the fire door blocked the light. That's it.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
Okay, I'm confused. I thought I was doing this right.
It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Do we need to get it in fewer hits?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? I can't back down!
Okay, go to press A. I'm mad at this! I'm bad! It's button pressing!
Let me do the button mashing.
I can't tell when it's going to happen!
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
And we have to let it happen 3 or 4 times to get the combos which do more
Kazuichi
damage.
said.
I don't know what you're...
What are you trying to say? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark.
Oh, sorry.
So if a light
Dark!
was shining in such
Shoot!
a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking
I'm so
in the
bad!
shadows, right?
Watching this is making me so frustrated.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
There we go. God, I swear I will try to get better at this by the next time.
This is hard to
Did
watch.
you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Hi there, it's the end of the video, my friend. Hit the bell if it was okay, I'm sure I'll make good content someday. I'll play some games or do some drawing, Pokemon and fights with darling, video essays and reviews. I couldn't do it without you, so thanks, like and subscribe.